Hello everybody. So far you have learned quite some few things in Java, but most of them were in console form. You just enter the number without graphical user interface. And now I'll just show you a simple examples on how to create this graphical user interface for the user to interact. So this program is going to be about adding two numbers and displaying the result again to the user in graphic form. So here I got here you can create any class with any name you want, but at the beginning you have to import swing G option. How you do is that import javax swing G option pane. So usually if you put here G and O, and if you press a control space, it will give you these options, or it will just autocomplete. So again we will have to create our main method. So this is going to be our main body right now. Now what we have to do is that we'll have to use some of its functions or methods of a G option pane that was created by somebody else. Usually when user enters something on the screen, it's automatically strings, even if they enter numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a variable of type string that's going to hold the data that the user enters, for example. And how we do that, we do just a string. We're declaring what kind of data we'll be storing, and then the name of the variable equals to, and how we do, that's an option from G option pane. So you do G option pane dot show input dialog, and you press null, and you can enter any data. Enter the first number to add, and then we'll do the same thing for the second number. I'm just going to copy this one, which is a bit easier, and we put here just for the user to understand what they're entering. And now what's going to happen here is that as I told you before, whenever the user enters any number in the dialog box, it's automatically a string. Is that num1 will be holding the data as a string, but we need a number, so we'll have to convert the number into a string. So how we do that, we declare another variable of type integer, and we say first number equals integer. So you just have to kind of learn the commands. How we do first number is going to be equal to integer parts integer, and we give the name of the variable that is holding the string, which is num1. It's automatically gave us the option right now. That part is good of this environment. So, and here we're declaring again I'm repeating here, we're declaring type integer, name of the variable, and this variable will be holding whatever is converted from string into integer, which is num1. Num1 holds a string, whatever the number is entered, and we have to convert it into the integer. And what we do is that, and we create another integer of total, and it's going to be holding the addition of first number and then second number. So this part must be very easy for you to understand, because there's nothing big is happening. And then we have to display this one on the screen. What we do, we just use methods of the GUI option pane. You do show message dialog box, and it here you can enter about 4 parameters. Sometimes you can enter with 2, you can get away, but usually you do something like this. You put in the first one, you put null. It's a location where the display message will be located. We put the result is this a text message, and we concatenate that message and total together, and then comma, and second message third parameters would be the something like can you see here there's a title bar, and so there's a title bar here. You can define the addition, and then the last one is going to be we're just going to say that it's going to be a plain text. GUI option pane, we say plain message. So this must be ready right now for us to use, and if we run it, it's saying enter the first number to add, which is this message, and by default it's giving us a center of the screen. It's null, and what we're going to, if we enter 10 here, and 10 will distort in our number 1 as a string, not an integer. So let's enter 10, and now we're going to enter second number, let's say 20, and 20 will be stored in num2 as an integer again. So the result is 30, which is giving us this one. As I said, here is the location null, it was somewhere here before, and the result is giving us this part, and concatenating the total, and the addition, as I said, is the title bar, and title bar appears on our left up corner. And next one we're just saying is we don't really have to enter this part, but it's preferable. A GUI option pane plain message, saying this is a plain message. Well, it's very self-explanatory. Okay, what's happening here is that we had here integer again. I'm just repeating. We had an integer here, I mean a string. Whatever the user did enter, it was string, and now we're declaring another variable of type integer, and this will be holding converted version of the string of num1 and num2. And then this one's first number and second number is an integer now, and then we're declaring another variable total that will be holding the addition of first number and second number. And here we're using the show message dialog box, and it's just going to create this dialog box, and it's going to display the message on the screen. Location is null, and the result is a body text, and concatenating the total, we're displaying it. The addition is a title bar, and we're just saying it's a plain message. So thank you for watching. Thank you.